Welcome to Power Hour. Nice way to kickstart your Friday, finish up the week. All you need is a mat, which is optional per usual, and then some dumbbells. But we're going to start with our warm up first. So we'll take a nice wide stance, and we're going to go for a shift, squat, shift. So we're going to slowly start to reach out and shift to one side, slow as comfortable. Stand back up to the center. We'll squat down, slow as comfortable once again. And then we'll shift to the other side, reaching out. Good. Back to a squat. So you continue at your own pace here. With our shift, we're really focusing on pushing those hips back, getting that nice stretch in the hamstrings. With our squat, just getting as low as comfortable. You need to bring some warmth to the legs, wake the body up. There's no rush. Keep it nice and slow for now. Go for about 10 more seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can finish out. Good. Staying in this position, move into some windmills. So bring arms out to a T. We'll slowly start to hinge forward, reaching down, pulling back up to the center, then hinge forward, pull back to the center. Reminder, we are pushing the hips back with windmills, keeping the chest lifted as we lower it down. So shoulder blades are squeezed together. We'll give those glutes a good squeeze too as we stand on up. Good. We'll spend about 10 more seconds here. Getting as low as comfortable. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can finish it out. Once you're back to standing, you can narrow your stance, moving into some arm swings, arm circles. We'll go forward first. You can do same time, you can do alternating. Loosening up those shoulders. Good, now we'll send them back. Same thing, same options, either same time or alternating. Good, then we'll finish up with arm swings. Now bring them across the body. Kind of getting a little stretch back. Should feel that in the chest. Couple deep breaths, maybe shake the legs out. Last 3, 2, 1. Good, and we'll finish up with some jumping jacks. So option of low impact jack or tapping to the side, kind of keeping it partial squats, or you can go for the full jumping jack. Join me whenever you're ready here. We have about 20 seconds. Trying to move quick. Start to get that heart rate up. 10 seconds. Good work. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you can shake it out. Feel free to keep moving and stretching as I'm explaining, just to really get the body ready to go. But Power Hour is a EMOM class, so every minute on the minute. With the even minutes, we'll have 2 exercises to go through, and then active recovery. With the odd minutes, a different 2 exercises and a different active recovery. So for our even round this first time through, we're going to go for reverse lunge and overhead press. So dumbbells are going to start up at the shoulders. We're going to step it back into a lunge, get as low as comfortable, keep that front knee above the ankle, stand up, press. Step back, stand up, press. So going for 6 of those, followed by 6 thrusters. So we'll keep the weights up at the shoulders, take a nice wide stance, going for a squat and press, making it a little bit snappier than normal for that thruster. Once you complete those, we're going to go for some skaters. So taking a big step to the side, reaching down, step, reach, kind of curtsying that leg back behind. Another option too, you can add in a little hop to speed it up. So that is our active recovery. Odd round, we're going to go for dead row. So weights are going to start at the hips, palms face you. We're going to lower down, row up, bring it back down, and stand. So it's combining that deadlift with a row, palms face the body. From there, we're going to go to a wide row. So palms continue to face you as we pull those weights out nice and wide. Active recovery there is going to be some low jacks. So option one is tapping out to the side, bring those arms out nice and wide. Option two, hopping out and back in. So overview, I will call things out as we go and remind you how many reps we're doing, because I know it's hard to keep track of with this fast-paced class, but you will be moving at your own pace and feel free to take breaks as needed. So now that we're all explained, ready to go, we'll get started with our reverse lunge overhead press first in 6 total in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Weights at the shoulders, stepping back to lunge, pressing as we stand. Six total, moving at your own pace. Whenever you complete your lunges, we're going to thrusters, so squat and press, making it a little bit snappy as we use some momentum to press those weights up. And 6 of these. And when you've completed those, we'll set the weights down, keep them close, and go to skaters for active recovery. The goal of this class is to keep ourselves moving the whole time, but of course you can take breathers whenever you need to. We have 10 seconds left. Moving to our odd round with our dead row first, 6 total. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Palms face the body. We'll hinge forward and row. Stand back up. With our row, we're keeping those hands about shoulder width apart. And 6 is our magic number. Keep it a little bit easier this round to remember. You're squeezing those shoulder blades tight. Whenever you're done with your dead row, wide row is next. Hinging forward, rowing out, nice and wide, leading with those elbows. It's 6. Whenever you complete your 6, going to low jacks, either stepping out or hopping. Just like the name says, we are staying low. Not too much time here. Back to our even round, reverse lunge overhead press. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. Second round through. Get as low as comfortable with that lunge, pressing strong overhead. 6 of these guys. And move right into thrusters, wide stance for our squat. Using momentum to power those weights up. Always remembering to breathe. We're done with those. Skaters, plenty of time here. About 15 seconds. Keep pushing ourselves. We get ready for the odd round. Dead row is first in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, dead row. Hinging forward, palms face the body as we row up and stand. Giving those glutes a good squeeze as we pull ourselves back to standing. Squeezing those shoulder blades tight. Whenever you're done with dead row, you can move to wide row. Pulling those weights out nice and wide, squeeze shoulder blades still. Staying strong here, good. Low jacks are active recovery. You can get started with those whenever you're ready. We can step, we can hop, you can mix and match. About 10 seconds, we'll go back to our even round. Woo. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, lunge and press. Empowering those weights overhead. And as low as comfortable in your lunge. Going right into our thrusters. Exhaling as we power those weights up. And skaters are active recovery. Whenever you're ready for them, we have 20 seconds here. A nice wide step. You can throw in a hop if you want to speed it up. About 10 seconds left here. We'll go back to our dead row. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, dead row. Hinging forward, squeezing the shoulder blades as we pull those weights up. And we're going for 6 total. When you're done with dead row, we're going to move into wide rows. Sticking with 6. And squeezing shoulder blades tight. Good. Whenever you're done with those, going to some low jacks to finish up this round of odd. About 20 seconds. Staying as low as we can here. And we'll get ready to go back to our even round, back to the top. You know the drill. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Back to lunge overhead press. We're staying strong here, nearing the end of this round. And sticking with our magic number of 6. Thrusters are next. Staying strong and focused here as our body gets nice and warm. Use that momentum. Woo! And back to our lovely skaters. Once you've completed all your reps, as low as we can. And you can add that hop if you want to speed it up. We have 10 seconds. We're back to our dead row in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, dead row. Hinging forward, squeezing those shoulder blades tight. Giving the glutes a squeeze as we come to standing. Awesome work here. Once you complete your 6, going to wide row. Pulling those weights out, leading with the elbows, squeezing shoulder blades nice and tight. Awesome work. Low jacks are the recovery. We just have one more round of each to wrap up our 10 minutes. We're gonna give this next round all we've got. We have 10 seconds left here. We'll knock off our even round first. Lunge and overhead press in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this last round of this. 6 strong lunge press. Moving right into thrusters. Use that momentum. Make it even snappier than before. Nice work. And our active recovery, of course, is our favorite, skaters. Get right to it when you've completed your reps. We'll keep that body moving, 15 seconds. Next up is our odd round, back to dead row. Keep it moving here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, dead row, last time. Squeezing those shoulder blades extra tight, squeezing the glutes. So focus, and we're pushing ourselves all the way through the end. Good. And wide row. Whenever you're done with your dead row. An extra tight squeeze, finish out strong here. And wrapping this round up, we have our low jacks. Really pushing ourselves. Maybe try a couple hops if you can. A little extra spice at the end of our 10 minutes. Why not? And a nice break after this. A little bit lower. Good work. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done with our first round. Woo! Feel free to grab a sip of water, maybe towel off. A nice extended break. Or if you're like me, take a sip of coffee, not recommended. All right, you can keep resting, stretching, try to stay upright if you can. We're gonna move to our second round, so new exercises. Our even round is going to be down on the mat. Actually, both rounds will be down on the mat this time. We have Renegade Rows, so you're gonna have your dumbbells in the hands, or if you can't grip them, you can keep them right inside the hands. You're going to do 1 push-up, either on the knees or toes, getting as low as comfortable, 1 row. So going for 6 of these total. Once you've completed those, we're gonna flip on over and go to scissor kicks. So hands are gonna be just below the hips, legs are straight, and we are kicking over and over for a nice horizontal kick as we keep the back flat. You can lift the head up if you'd like, otherwise you can also rest it down on the mat. From scissor kicks, we're gonna go right into penguin, so staying on the mat. Feet are hip width apart, we're lifting shoulder blades up and just waddling side to side, reaching towards the heels. If the neck needs a little support, you can also take elbows wide, just try to bring elbows to the edge of your mat. From there, we're going to a glute bridge hold and pulsing pec fly, so make sure you have space on your sides. So lifting up, palms face each other, we're gonna go for a pulse at the bottom, then pull to the center. So it's adding a little bounce to really get those pecs fired up. Then we'll go right into a weighted glute bridge, so just setting those weights on the hips. We'll lower and lift for 8. Our active recovery for odd round, we're gonna flip over, so we're ready for Renegade Rows. We're gonna go for plank pull through. So just keep 1 dumbbell close by. You can either do this on the knees, pulling the weight across, working to keep the body as stable as you can, or you can also go up on the hands and toes, pulling through and trying to keep yourself controlled and stable. So with all that said, we're gonna go ahead and get ready. Again, starting with our even round 6 Renegade Row, followed by 8 total scissor kicks. So we'll get excited, show me a little smile in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, Renegade Row. So 1 push-up, 1 row, go on the knees, on the toes. Really pulling that elbow up, a little gusto. Nice. Whenever you complete your rows, you can flip on over. Scissor kicks are next. A nice horizontal kick, legs out wide. Going for 8 of these. Gotta slow it down a little bit, make the most of your time here. After your 8, right into penguins, reaching hands towards heels. You have about 20 seconds here. Always an option too, if your neck's a little tense, you can support it with the hands and use the elbows to reach. Good, we'll get ready for our glute bridge hold, pec fly, in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, lifting up to that bridge. And then again with our pec fly, just a little bounce at the bottom, pull to the center. So we have 6 of these total. Focus on pulling with the chest. Going right into weighted glute bridge. Dumbbells come right over the hips. We have 8. And lifting with a little gusto, really pressing up through those heels. Nice snappy glute bridge. Good. Done with your bridges. Flip over. Plank with pull through, either on the toes or knees. Not too much time left here. Getting ready for Renegade Row in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Grab your dumbbells. 1 push-up, 1 row. Really pull that elbow up. A little attitude. After your 6, flipping over for scissor kicks. And 8. Hands below hips to help support the low back. We'll try to slow it down just a little bit. Nice wide kicks. Going right into penguins. Reaching towards the heels and waddling the body. Making sure to move the whole torso, not just the arms. 10 seconds. We're back to glute bridge hold. Peck fly pulse. Then 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Lifting up to that bridge hold. Just a little bounce at the bottom of our peck fly. Keeping a slight bend in those elbows. And 6 is our number for these. And right into weighted glute bridge. These are going to be a little more forceful than your normal bridge, really focusing on powering up through the heels. Good work. When you're done, flipping over, about 15 seconds with our plank pull through, kneeling or on toes. Working to keep your body nice and stable here. Going back to Renegade Row in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, Renegade Row, 1 push-up, 1 row. Getting as low as comfortable in that push-up. We can keep the back flat. Drawing belly button towards the spine. Maybe completed those, flipping over, scissor kicks. Nice wide kicks. Get a little bit slower than comfortable. Right into our active recovery penguins. Keeping shoulder blades lifted off the mat. A nice waddle. Get ready for our glute bridge hold and pec fly pulse in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lifting up. Pec fly, little bounce. Focusing on using the pecs, the chest muscles to pull those weights to the center. 6 total. Right into our glute bridge. Pressing up strong and quick through those heels. Keep it a little slow on the way down. 8 of these. When you've completed those, plank and pull through, only about 15 seconds here. Making the most of our time, aiming just to keep that body moving. About 5 seconds, back to Renegade Row. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. 1 push-up, 1 row. We're over halfway through this round. Continuing to push ourselves here. Scissor kicks are next, and 8 total. We'll keep ourselves focused. Now this is the tough part of the round. We're in the middle, but we're nearing the end here. So we'll keep pushing. Right into penguins for active recovery. Not too much time. 10 seconds. Lift the shoulder blades up a little bit higher. Good. Glute bridge hold, peck fly pulse in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And settle in. Get yourself set up. And begin 6 total. Really pressing those hips as high as we can towards the ceiling. Bonus for the glutes, the core. Awesome work. Smooth and steady here. Right into our snappy glute bridge. Fast up, a little bit slower on the way down. For 8. Awesome work. When you're ready for it, you can roll up, flip over. Just about 10 seconds here. Plank pull through. Challenge you to give at least one a try on the toes. We're back to Renegade Row in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. This is our final round. Giving it our best effort here. And with a flourish. Power through those push-ups. You can do this. Right into our scissor kicks. And last time, knocking these out one by one. Try to slow it down a little bit more. Really focus on grounding that back down. Right into penguins. Last time. Just about 10 seconds here. We'll get ready for our glute bridge hold, pec fly pulse, and final round. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lifting up strong in that bridge. Adding that pec fly when you're ready. Little pulse, getting close to the ground. Going for 6. And right into our glute bridge. Really powering up through those heels. For 8. Last push here. We'll wrap up this round with our plank and pull through. I'm gonna go ahead and give us a little extra time. So just because we can. Strong finish here. 15 seconds. Final 10. And keep it moving. Staying strong in our plank. Here's 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo! End of round 2. Awesome work, everybody. Plenty of time here for a rest. You can come to standing. We will be standing for the first part of this last round. So feel free to grab a sip of water. Take a couple of deep breaths. Maybe shake the shoulders out. Ooh. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start talking through our final round. Feel free to continue moving. If you want to just take a side step, maybe stretch, roll the shoulders, do what you need. Starting off our even round, we have a sumo hold and W curl, wide curl. So staying nice and low. Weights are going to start hovering just above the legs. We're not setting them down. Curling up to the shoulders and back down. We'll go for 8 total. From here, we'll try to just stay low, transition right into a narrow squat hold or chair pose, and go for some kickbacks. Nice and slow, controlled for 6. From there, you go ahead and set the weights down. We'll make our way down to the mat. And I like to call this the plank walk. So the feet are gonna stay pretty much where they're at. We're just gonna kind of walk to the right, walk to the left, kind of making a little half circle. You can also do this on the knees, just walking the hands over and back, so just swiveling the rest of the body, just for fun. From here, we're gonna go right into some mountain climbers. We're gonna go for either 8 slow total. So that looks like bringing knee to chest as far as comfortable, or you can go for 8 quick. It'll be per side. So each 2 counts as 1, that makes sense. Feel free to mix and match to trust that you can count these out. After that, we're gonna make our way to standing and go to side shift and press. We'll just need 1 dumbbell for this, or if you have lighter dumbbells, you can use 2. Take a nice wide stance, thinking like our warm up. We're going to press the weight out as we lower down, pull it back into the center, press it out, pull it in. Quick side view, and pushing hips back, squeezing shoulder blades as we pull, hips back, squeeze shoulder blades. Going for 6 total. Active recovery, good classic. We have either a high knee march or a high knee run to finish out that round. So this is our 3rd and final round, final 10 minutes of work. We're gonna begin with our sumo hold and wide curl. And we have 8 of these total. We'll get started here in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Strong start to our last round. We're not setting those weights down on the legs, just keep them hovering, keep those biceps working. Exhaling as we curl. Then trying to transition right into narrow squat hold. And 6 controlled kickbacks, trying to extend that arm fully behind us. Whenever we've completed those, heading to the mat for a plank walk. And feet or knees kind of stay where they're at. Just swiveling the body to walk left, walk right. Drive belly button towards the spine throughout. About 10 more seconds here. We're right into some mountain climbers, slow or quick. 8 is our number. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. Either 8 total slow, 8 per side quick. And you've completed those, coming back to standing for our side shift, press out, wide stance, pushing hips back, squeezing shoulder blades as we pull that weight in, we stand. Got 6. Good, and high knee march or run to finish up. Plenty of time here, about 20 seconds. Really driving those knees as quick as we can, either way. 10 seconds, we're back to our sumo hold, wide curl. And 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go, nice and low, 8 curls. Exhaling on the curl, inhale on the way down. A little bit lower, there we go. We'll try to transition right into our narrow squat hold, just stepping over and kick back. You're focusing on extending those arms, slowing the weights down, especially as they lower down. That's 6. Back to our plank walk. Knees or toes, kind of swiveling the body. Just for a fun twist on our plank. Always have a good time. About 10 seconds left here. Right back into our mountain climbers, slow, quick, or mix and match. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. Drive those knees. When we're done, grabbing one dumbbell for our shift and press. Slowing it down. Like pressing those hips back, bonus hamstring stretch. Breathing through. 6 of these guys. And our active recovery, high knee march or run, whenever you're ready for it. Getting those knees up as high as we can, whatever option you choose. We'll really pump those arms, especially with the marching version. Get the whole body involved. We're already back to the top. Back to our sumo hold, W curl. And 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Low squat hold. 8 total. Working those arms. Pressing nice and low in that squat. We try to transition right into our chair or narrow squat. Slow controlled kickbacks, especially on the way down. We can do this. Squeeze the shoulder blades tight. Remember you completed your 6. We're going back to our flank lock. Not already there. Knees or toes, mix and match. Going to our mountain climbers, slow or quick. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. Bring knee to chest. We keep that back nice and flat. Whenever you get your 8, you're standing up, picking up a weight for our shift and press. Whew. Giving those shoulders plenty of love today. I'm going for 6, you can slow this one down. An active recovery, march or high knee run. Drive those knees up. Just have 2 more rounds. We're back to sumo hold, wide curl, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Staying as low as we can in that squat for 8 curls. And exhaling as we curl, keep that chest lifted tall. There we go. And transitioning right into our narrow squat, triceps kickbacks. As low as we can, push those hips back. You've completed your 6. We're headed down for our plank walk. And on knees or toes, walking hands a couple steps left, couple steps right. 10 seconds. Back to our climbers, slow or quick. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, climbers. Keeping back flat. When you've completed those, stand it up, shake it out. Shift and press. Nice wide stance. Push those hips back. Give those shoulder blades a good squeeze as we pull that weight in. And 6 is our number. Good. Back to high knee march or run. We just have 1 round left. Time sure flies when you're having fun. You have 10 seconds left here. It's okay, you can roll your eyes at me. Back to our sumo hold, wide curl, last time. In 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Final 8 curls, staying as low as you can in that squat. Loving that leg burn. Woo. Whenever you complete your 8, transitioning right into our narrow chair squat, slow kickbacks. Really feeling those triceps work. Squeeze the shoulder blades tight to help out. And 6 of these guys. Plank walk when you're done. And a little right, a little left. Feel free to take a break too if you need. Prepare for those climbers. And last round in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, climbers. Got 8. Power through. Make your way to standing. Woo. Shake those shoulders out. Last time here with our shift press. 6 total. I challenge you to slow it down even more. Hold for a second at the bottom. Use those legs, use those shoulders. We're strong, we can do this. We have 6 total. Whew. Then we'll wrap things up with high knees, either march or run. Really drive those knees up. Feeling great, feeling good through the end. Give me 10 more seconds. A little bit quicker. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! That is the end of our 3rd and final round. I don't know if you guys can see me. It's like getting this floofy, sweaty hair. Means job well done. All right, feel free to grab some water. Just take a couple of breaths and we're gonna cool down stretch started here. Whew. All right, when you're ready, you can join me in a nice wide stance. We'll just start by slowly reaching down to the left foot. We'll keep the chest and head lifted, just so we can get some deep breaths in. Start to lower the heart rate, let the body relax. Working to relax the muscles. Enjoy that nice hamstring stretch. Stretch in low back. So let's get one more deep breath here. Awesome work. We'll slowly move to the center. Now you can let head and neck relax down and be heavy. Let's make sure to continue with those nice deep breaths. You can play around with some movements if you'd like. You can shift the legs side to side to really stretch out the hamstrings. Also play around if you want to kind of shift your weight to the toes, the heels. Carefully, no tipping over. Take 2 more deep breaths. After that second deep breath, we'll slowly walk the hands over to the right side and pick the chest and head up just slightly. It's above the heart. Continue with those nice and easy breaths. Try to let the shoulders relax and clench the jaw. Let's take 1 more deep breath. And then we'll slowly roll all the way up to standing, stacking 1 vertebra at a time. Flip the hair at the top. Take some shoulder rolls as we narrow our stance. Nice and big up towards the ears and down the back. Good. From here, we're going to step back our right leg, going for a little hip stretch here in the hip flexor. If you want to stretch out the calf too, you can let that heel relax down towards the mat. And if you'd like an upper body component, and we work those shoulders pretty hard, we'll bring the right arm across the body, little hug and hold, working to keep that shoulder down from the ear. You can also roll the wrists out, stretch the fingers. Whole lot going on in this stretch, but feeling great. Take 2 more deep breaths. Good. After the second deep breath, we'll slowly unwind everything, give the body a good shake. We'll switch sides, so stepping back that left foot. And same option if you want that calf stretch, you can let the heel kind of relax down towards the mat. Nice stretch at the hip flexor. If you want that upper body component, we'll bring the left arm across the body, hug and hold, shoulder down from the ear. You can also roll the wrist, stretch the fingers. Keep it nice and easy. Take 2 more deep breaths. Awesome work. You can slowly start to unwind the body. We'll give everything a good shake here. Just try to loosen up. Feel free to get some more stretching in on your own. Otherwise, that's all I have for you guys on this lovely Friday. Thank you so much for joining me for Power Hour.